11 games out of 13 where you've gotten points. The one that jumps out at me about this one is it's the first time you've beaten the Rangers, and it's not a perfect lineup of veteran players. That has to be rewarding at a really deep level with this group.
No, really good. I thought we played real well. I thought we started on time. I thought we had a real good first period and we're the better team early. Thought they took over in the second, and it was pretty even, but we won the third, obviously. We got the 2 goals we needed to get the lead, so a lot of positive things. I thought Brownie was real good. Goal and assist plus a few, maybe plus 3, and on the ice at the end 5 or 6. So, you know, I thought that line was good. Tolchinsky, Ryan, and Brown. So a lot of things, a lot of positives to take out of tonight.
I was asking Patrick Brown about tonight was supposed to be about the stalls, and he was the first star of the game. He said, no, tonight was about the stalls.
No, it is for sure. It's about Eric Stahl.
Right.
That's what it's about.
Well, it's all the stalls on the ice.
To me, it's all about Eric. It's all about Eric. They've played against each other in different formations, lots. Tonight was for Eric Stahl. I thought the video tribute was outstanding. And I thought the response he got from our crowd and our fans and his fans was outstanding and well deserved and earned.
Seems surreal to you to see him out there?
No, it was interesting.
Different.
Different for sure. Different for sure. He's done a lot. He started looking at the numbers in this organization, and I went through it with Mike Maniscalco. In the organization's time here in Raleigh, he leads in every category. You combine the franchise's history between here and Hartford, he's first or second in everything. Other than games played, he's third behind Glenn Western. And so really it's Ron Francis and Stalzy 1-2 in every category, and then West grinds in there with a few more extra games in the 900 mark as games played. So I looked at that draft class. What year is Stalzy born? 84. So he's got the most points of anybody in that draft class. I believe he might have played the most games, not sure. But if we can have drafts that result in that, if our first round pick, wherever it is, first, second, third, 20th, 30th, has the impact he did as a number 2 overall pick, we'd be happy. More than happy. We'd be tickled. So I can't say enough good things about the guy. I thought it was a great game and interesting to be a part of.
Talking about it, one top pick, Skinner, and the assist, bank off the boards, the tip in. How important his play continues to be at this point in the season?
No, it's huge. He's he's an offensive type guy. He's dynamic offensively. He scores in different ways. And when earlier in the year we looked at some of his goals from his rookie season, and a lot of them were in around the blue paint. He was tenacious on pucks, but he's back to being that, and that's exciting for us. As a coaching staff, exciting for him as an individual player, but it's outstanding for us as an organization. We want to score, believe me. We're comfortable, if it's 4-3, as long as we're generating offense and playing the right way. And he's a guy who generates. He scored a lot of 5-on-5 goals in this league this year. One of the best players in the league, 5-on-5 in my opinion, and he continues to do so.
This team I don't know if surprise is the right word, since the trade deadline.
I don't like
word for how this team
grows. This team continues to grow and develop and mature and figure it out. That's what's happening, guys. Guys are hitting the wall right now too. Some of these D-men, some of these young guys are starting to hit the wall again. You can see it. I can see it. I know the tendencies and it's mental mistakes. It's starting to happen. But the growth amongst our group from training camp till now has been very good. Our growth amongst our young guys has been outstanding, and our veteran leadership continues to be very good. They're very open and welcoming to these young guys. They're as happy for Patrick Brown as anybody else in that room tonight, believe me. And these kids who've come up have done a good job. All of them have.
Speaking of those guys, it's not just a couple now, because that whole fourth line tonight is young guys playing the first games, and Giuseppe, there's other forwards doing this. Are you at all surprised that so many guys have come up? And I know it's a very small sample size with some of them. Are you surprised that they're able to contribute right away? Because it says something about what their role could be next year if they can play with that kind of poise now.
Well, we're going to be a deeper team next year is what it means, right? When we get everybody healthy and in the lineup and whatever we do in the off season, we do. We're going to be a deeper team, and we need to become deeper. And we're going to have all the experience we've gathered this year as a group, and we're going to be able to grow and continue to head in the right direction. So we have way more depth now than we did a year ago. So Brownie ended up playing right off the hop last year due to the Jordan Stahl injury. Probably a little bit unfair to Brownie to make his debut right off the hop. Now he's a much better player. I don't know how many months later we are, say 12, just for argument's sake. He's a way better player, but he's got a year and a half, 2 years worth of pro experience now. And so all these guys are continuing to do a good job, and that's a credit to the guys in Charlotte also.
Good. Thanks,
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.